Listen, do not lose your mind over people who don't mind losing you. Let me take a moment to talk about a different kind of journey, the journey of getting over someone you once had strong feelings for. Just like the pursuit of success, breaking free from the gravitational pull of a past beliefs requires dedication, resilience, and a continuous forward momentum. Make no mistake, you are here because the universe wants you to be better. You were handpicked by the algorithm to say, enough is enough. You see, many of you may have found yourselves in a place where you're caught between the desire to move on and the temptation to relapse into old emotions and old beliefs. It's a struggle we all face. The moment a new video game comes out, a familiar message pings your phone, or a reminiscent place tempts you to take a detour back to a time when things seemed simpler, even if it meant being a loser. But here's the truth. You can't achieve the escape velocity needed to overcome those lingering emotions if you keep jumping in and out of complacency. Just as a rocket doesn't pause halfway through its journey to the moon, you can't afford to pause in your quest to break free from the limitations society placed on your life. Make no mistake, there is not a single physical limitation stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself, getting over some woman, and being a better you. It's all mental. Society's modern attacks are all psychological. Every moment you spend not moving forward is a moment where crucial conversations and information pass you by, the very things that might hold the key to your emotional liberation. Every second counts. Your journey to emotional freedom demands dedication and hustle. You don't have a single moment to waste thinking about someone that doesn't see the value within you. You are in competition with yourself, and the world is full of people striving to escape the gravitational pull of their past. You cannot afford to be lazy with your emotions. Every spare second should be dedicated to self-improvement, growth, and moving forward. Think of every sad emotion and every angry emotion as currency. This currency can be cashed in at the gym and at work or building your business. You are in the right place at the right time, among those who are on the path to becoming high value. In the grand tapestry of life, the story of men unfolds in a way that echoes the experiences of many. It's a narrative that begins with the subtle whisper that maybe, just maybe, we're not born into this world as the main characters of our own stories. As we navigate the corridors of our formative years, the classroom becomes a stage where we unwittingly become actors in a drama of love and loss. Picture this: the awkward teenage years, the fumbling attempts at understanding love, and the heart-stopping moment when you realize the girl you fancy has chosen a different dance partner in the great ball of life. It's a universal story, one that resonates across cultures and generations. And what follows is a script we all know too well: heartbreak, loss, and the haunting specter of what could have been. This is where the paths diverge. Some accept heartbreak as an inevitable companion, resigning themselves to a fate of perpetual heartache. They settle for average experiences, convinced that this is their lot in life. But then there are those who refuse to bow to the narrative of heartbreak. Instead, they embark on a journey of self-discovery, determined to carve a path of significance, importance, and irreplaceability. This decision becomes the catalyst for a metamorphosis, a transformative process fueled by the very energy that once caused them anguish. Every man, regardless of background or circumstance, is intimately acquainted with the roller coaster of emotions that accompany heartbreak. The pain is a shared language, a universal dialect that transcends boundaries. However, it's not the pain itself that defines us, but how we choose to respond to it. It's the acknowledgement that energy, much like our emotions, cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted. This realization becomes the linchpin in a journey of transformation. In the vast landscape of emotions, there's an untapped reservoir of potential within the sadness that follows heartbreak. It's an energy waiting to be harnessed. This is why, as a man, you may feel motivated to endlessly text her and explain to her why she should have patience and wait for your success, or to avoid that loser she is moving on to because he just wants her temporarily. But it is pointless. The wise balding ginger Owen Cook once stated this quote: "You can't change emotion with logic, you can only change it with action." Let that marinate for a minute. Nothing you tell her will make her understand because she is not thinking with logic. You can send her the most well-articulated, perfect English, backed by statistical data, and I assure you it will not triumph her emotions. She does not care. This pain is yours alone to bear. This pain is a force that, when redirected, can propel an individual to unprecedented heights. This is not an exclusive truth. It's a reality accessible to every man who dares to seize it. The decision to convert heartbreak into a catalyst for self-improvement becomes the cornerstone of a unique and empowering narrative. Imagine the emotional chessboard, where each move carries significance, and the ultimate goal is strategic advancement. Instead of allowing heartbreak to checkmate personal growth, the individual sees it as an opportunity to make the best possible move on the chessboard of life. The game demands foresight, planning, and resilience, qualities that, when cultivated, lead to an elevated state of being. In this emotional chessboard, the role of a higher power takes on a profound significance. The breakup, the heartbreak, the tumultuous emotional landscape, these are not punishments but divine interventions. They serve as mirrors reflecting our flaws, urging us to confront them and, in doing so, to rise above mediocrity. It is a cosmic nudge, a celestial whisper prompting us to prove our worth, not just to others but to the very essence of our existence. The journey of overcoming heartbreak is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It requires an acceptance of the pain, an understanding that the emotional landscape is not always serene but often tumultuous. Instead of succumbing to the storm, it beckons us to navigate the tempest and emerge stronger on the other side. The territorial nature of men adds an intricate layer to this emotional landscape. The idea of the one you love being with someone else inflicts a particular kind of pain, one that cuts deep into the core of a man's nature. Women like pre-selected men, so they do not suffer as much pain by seeing a man with another woman. Moreover, men often face the additional challenge of having fewer readily available options than their female counterparts. The societal dynamics and expectations place a different set of pressures on men in the aftermath of a breakup. This imbalance intensifies the emotional turmoil, making the journey through heartbreak more arduous. Yet, the narrative doesn't end with the acknowledgement of pain or possessiveness. It is the response to these emotions that defines the trajectory of one's journey. The decision to utilize the sadness, the sorrow, and the heartbreak as sources of motivation sets the stage for a triumphant tale of personal growth. In the realm of self-improvement, the role of God as a guiding force takes on a profound significance. Heartbreak is not a punishment, but a purposeful revelation. It is a cosmic course correction, steering individuals away from complacency and mediocrity. God, in this narrative, is not a harbinger of despair, but a facilitator of growth, a divine sculptor shaping individuals into their highest potential. The gym, the arena of physical transformation, becomes a metaphor for the journey of overcoming heartbreak. The energy that once fueled anguish is redirected into rigorous training, transforming the individual into a physical manifestation of resilience. The choice to become a beast, to train relentlessly, is symbolic of the determination to rise above the emotional turmoil and emerge as a force to be reckoned with. The concept of revenge takes a nuanced turn in this narrative. While the immediate revenge sought by some may involve impulsive actions, the true revenge is a patient, calculated process. It is the slow burn of personal transformation that culminates in a state where the individual no longer cares about the one who caused the heartbreak. The best revenge is caring not about revenge at all. This revenge is not vindictive but empowering, a testament to the individual's ability to rise above emotional entanglements. The individual, fueled by the sadness within, becomes a living testament to the idea that good things come to those who not just wait, but those who work. The triumph may be delayed, but it is undoubtedly on the horizon. Make no mistake, to aspire to greater achievements and reach unprecedented heights in life, kindly consider endorsing this video by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with a trusted companion, and subscribing to our channel. Your support is greatly appreciated.